Oh, I actually forget to turn off microphone. Well, I guess not really important. It's not like I'm talking usually. But we still waiting for bot to publish announcement about stream. So waiting. Because before announcement I can't actually start stream on Twitch. Since I want what actually publish link for YouTube. And it's pretty much every time choosing which link. I mean, it just took link from Discord, and unfortunately if I gonna start Twitch stream, then Discord gonna see it first, because for some reason it usually takes more time for Discord to notice the YouTube stream. Yeah. I mean, start pretty soon. And Discord usually noticed it. Right now. I wanted to say it usually noticed it on first minute. But okay, so start Twitch translation. Now wait a little. And Twitch is live. Hello everyone. I'm Sidival and today on our Just Chatting stream. Actually now looking on title and think it can be a little intimidating. It's pretty much accidental. It's usual Just Chatting stream what we just talk and I'm talk about schedule and maybe some changes, but mostly just an hour talk. Because as I was saying, I believe I said it before. I wonder if actually let's open channel since we're still gonna talk about it. There is a little changes. Yeah, but anyway, one thing that I believe I talked before or not, but I kind of still want streams there we can just talk, or at least I can talk since there is usually no chat. Not people in chat. There is no people in chat. Sorry. I don't know. I kind of feel lately I became more struggling to talking. Don't know why. Anyway, so yeah, it mostly just be. Again about chatting stream. I mostly just wanted to because on game streams I am struggling to talk about anything besides the game. I just don't have enough multitasking, and because of that I want to do chat streams. I mean, there's not a lot of stream and a lot of things to talk about, but I believe short stream can be also be good, and there is still something we can talk about. Oh, I guess schedule. It's first thing what we can talk about, and as you can see, it's pretty similar with previous one. Pretty much, we finally gonna have Michael on stream, but it's actually one thing what I wanted to talk about, but I'm not sure yet. It just maybe I gonna in the future. I guess we're gonna see on the next stream, but there is chance that I gonna drop Michael as a game for a while for streams, mostly because I guess I'm kinda a little burned out from this game. Like even if we've not us playing a lot, and we've almost not playing for, not playing at all for almost a month, I still don't really feel really excited to play it. I guess there is still some stuff that I wanted to check, because there was some updates. Well, it wasn't a lot, but still. So I guess we're gonna play tomorrow. But yeah, then I gonna decide if I want to stream more or not. It's also another thing that I really want to play more backpack battles, because I don't know, for some reason, at least for now, I really enjoyed this game. So there is a chance after next week we're gonna just for some time just play backpack battles on Mondays. But I still gonna think a little bit about this, and I guess we're gonna talk about this if I decide to do it or not on next week, or maybe even on February 4th, since obviously after tomorrow, next thing it's gonna be again backpack battle, so there is still no reason to decide yet, but I gonna think about it. So another thing, we actually finally finished Tiny Snow. Yesterday was a really long stream, much longer than I expected. Because on some point I was thinking we actually get the end, but it actually wasn't the end. I actually can I will show you since I get downstairs timestamps. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, we get me ending someone in the middle. Actually, there is even more stream. I just cut a little. well, not a little, but hour, which also we should talk about. Well, probably. So yeah, and because of that, I really wanted to actually finish this game, since I was thinking it's not a lot, but it actually wasn't the case. It actually was more than enough content for an hour stream. But anyway, one way or another, we actually finished this game. This visual novel, and so after one day, I think I eventually liked this novel, visual novel. I still kind of completely forgetting about. Well, actually, let's talk about it. There actually, after we finish all game, there was some side story, and to be short, I really don't enjoy it. It's pretty much was completely disconnected from the story. Well, it was a side story after all. And I really was thinking it was kinda unnecessary, because it was just, I mean, from the start when we just start talk about what the story about, when it was obvious what this side story about, it was really predictable and just dark and just dark. Let's say this. But I want, well, and while I cut this from the stream, I actually posted as a separate video, unpublished. I mean, unlisted, since I actually don't want it showing on a playlist and with on our videos, because as I said, I personally really didn't enjoy it, and it just anyway, not really a good video. I want without content. And if we talk about content, it actually even required me so write some warnings before actually posting link. So anyway, but yeah, I believe it's better just consider what it wasn't existed. And yeah, anyway, so and without it, we kind of finished Tiny Snow, and even if ending was a little confusing, mostly because it kind of was exactly what we talked about in previously, and something that we actually wanted to see, but when we actually get it, it wasn't just exactly happy ending what we wanted, I guess, but it still was happy ending, I guess, just a realistic one. So, and eventually I guess this visual novel can give you some things to talk about, and eventually it was a good visual novel. So anyway, why I was talking about this, mostly because since we finished Tiny Snow, from next week we're gonna continue reading World End Economica, or especially we're gonna start episode 2. Well, yeah, nothing more to say. Obviously it's gonna be for much longer time than it was with Tiny Snow. Science World and Economica much longer. Well, yeah, I guess it's probably gonna take us again a few months, at least few months, to finish. Actually, how much streams it was previous? I believe it's something like 17. 18. Yeah, and actually 19. And I don't think part 2 gonna be shorter, but yeah, definitely gonna take us some time to finish it. After this, we're probably gonna find some another short notice, another short web novel for reading it between episode 2 and 3. But yeah, it's definitely too early to think about it. And we're gonna finally continue World End Economica, yeah, as I said. So, after these Battle Realms and Oni, we just continue playing. Actually, kinda want to play only because I think previous stream I didn't give it enough justice. I don't know why or not. I think maybe I wasn't in the mood or something, but I think it was kinda short, and I won't give it time. I mean, at least I hope, and I gonna try to have more energy for next Oni stream. I mean, stream in general. Since after all, it is one of my favorite games from childhood. So I really want to enjoy it. And I actually enjoyed playing. Just, I don't know, for some reason I feel a little unsatisfied about previous stream. Anyway, so besides that, we continue watching Wild Evergarden. Actually, I'm now realizing we don't have a lot of time to stream it, only 3 weeks. Well, almost 3 weeks, because I wanted to, for now I wanted to watch only one movie after we finish watching serial. I know it has more movies than just one, but I believe every other movie is side story, because of that I don't really excited to watch them for some reason. Maybe in the future. But yeah, anyway, we have only 3 streams for Wild Evergarden left, which means I actually need to start thinking about what we're gonna watch next. Because for now I actually still didn't figure out. Then on Saturday we're gonna play Valworld. So we played it yesterday and I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah, and I hope on Saturday, next Saturday, we can give it actually a little more time. Since yesterday I don't have enough time to play because I was kinda busy, which I guess we also gonna talk about a little, because it has reason that it's gonna there is consequences for future streams. So then again, World Economica. So I continue uploading my reaction for Borchi the Rock on Boosty. I still didn't redact videos for uploading them for YouTube, and actually I'm now starting to think I'm not really sure if I want them. If I want to start YouTube videos with Borchi the Rock, since while I'm enjoying this anime, I kinda feel that it's a little hard for me to react on comedy anime without like complicated story or something. It's kinda hard to comment. But then again, I actually think previous stream wasn't better with this. Previous video, episode 3. Even if I wasn't in the rush, since I'm recorded exactly before the yesterday stream for Tiny Snow, which means I actually now realize it was a really long time for me to record and stream. I don't think about this yesterday, but yeah, makes sense. Since it was almost 40 minutes with this video, and then it was 4 hours with Tiny Snow. Anyway, so yeah, as I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload Watch the Rock on YouTube, and I still don't know when I'm gonna find time to actually start redacting videos. I hope I'm gonna find it on some moment. But as you can see, I kinda maybe I'm just lazy and good scheduling things, but in bad in scheduling things, or rather do things what I didn't schedule. Since as you can see, I also never actually figure out for another program for my YouTube model, which I also wanted to do for some time. Yeah, but for YouTube video, maybe I actually want gonna start with Violet Evergarden. Actually, there is another thing what since we're talking about reaction right now, I actually was thinking to start react on Husband Hotel, mostly because I really wanted to watch it, since I watched pilot, um, and now when it finally uh, there is actually released first season, I since I also think it can be good thing to react, even if it's not anime, but it's not like I wanted to react only for animes. Well, just mostly for anime. So yeah, I probably gonna also record reaction for Husband Hotel and also for now uploading on Boosty. Well, I guess I also gonna check how another people upload it on YouTube. I really not sure if you can just upload full reaction as it was as I seen people do with pilots. I mean with pilot. Since after all, this is on a paid service on Amazon Prime, I believe. Um, so yeah, but I guess I'm gonna see what other people do. I mean, maybe there is a little chance that you can upload it on YouTube. But if not, I guess I also need to actually redact it and do stuff. But if I gonna redact it, I actually don't really want it be my first videos. So which means I gonna redact something else. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I gonna actually record my first reaction for at least first episode today after we stream. As well as I really want to this time actually record today next episode for Bocce the Rock, just to happen in advance. So yeah. Well, I guess I gonna figure something out. If it's gonna be possible, I want to at least for Boosty upload 2 episodes in 1 week, since they are going in 2 episodes in 1 week, and we already behind. That's even if I gonna start to react today, I probably can only. I mean, obviously I can upload only 2 episodes for next week. So yeah, we're gonna be behind. Yeah, and actually, speaking about recording in advance, so I was hoping that I can upload today. Record and upload today Supreme Commander, and I actually recorded, but I actually wasn't able to edit it. Well, mostly I just need some opening words and closing words. Well, before and after the game itself. So, and besides, now I'm thinking, since I actually record only one game, so yeah, as you can see, pretty much a spoiler about this game. It's gonna be game on the flat map with one mechs, and it was kind of interesting game, but no spoilers anymore. So yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, since I did record only one game, I thinking maybe I gonna, not thinking, I totally gonna left it for next week and not upload anything today, since well, I don't have time to actually finish it, and then I at least gonna have opportunity to record in advance on next week, because especially since I really wish I really hope I can get new games like in storage, if you can say that, to because obviously, well, I was lucky and get this time interesting game right away. It may be not the case every time when I gonna start to play. So yeah, I definitely need some games in advance, so then upload this every Sunday. So yeah, eventually video on Supreme Commander gonna be on next week, on next Sunday. What else? Oh yeah. So about why I was my excuse why I didn't do anything useful yesterday. Well, besides usual stream and somehow recording Bocce the Rock um, in last moment. It's mostly because I am fat and I'm a little bit unhappy about this, especially since I um, get more than I mean I am in previous year I start to weight more than 100 kilo and I really unhappy about this. I mean I was kind of unhappy about being fat even I mean always, but now it's really boring me. And because of that, I decided to buy myself a treadmill. Is it right word? Um, I believe it is. Yeah, I I am bought myself a treadmill. It still didn't arrive, but it just one thing why it's important. Well, why I was excuse why I was busy yesterday. It because my room is really small, and I actually don't have didn't have enough space to place it anywhere. So eventually, I was need to get rid of my one of my mm, how it's called. Mm, No, mm, it wasn't a wardrobe. Also not the table. I mean, you can say it was upgraded table for the TV, which I didn't actually use for TV for a long time. Um, it just was pretty much for. Uh, I mean, I just use it for store the books inside, and it also was a really big um, amount of books on the top. So, and eventually I am get rid of this stuff, and because of that, well, it was take for me get rid of this stuff, and I also was need to figure out how to where to place this thing, uh, all books from this thing, and because of that, I was pretty much uh, busy with trying to empty space on for books. Um, Mostly I just throw away a lot of things. Like for some reason I actually had my old notebooks from the school, which I'm totally get rid of. I had some few school books that I also didn't need, so eventually I also threw them away. Well, yeah, and well, I usually don't like throw away the books, so but it's not like I can do something useful with them, and eventually they. It's not like I'm completely throwing them away. Uh, I actually just I left all my stuff uh, close to the garbage, and I believe that. I mean, people do things like this sometimes with useful stuff, and I'll while it is close to the garbage, and other people still can see it, and if they need to, just take it. And I actually seen as my books was taken by someone. Mm, well, it's pretty much was taken by janitor. I don't know if he actually needs this book or not. Maybe he gonna. I don't know. I don't know if you actually can get money by uh, if you're gonna give them for recycling or not. Maybe yes, then it makes sense why he take it. Maybe he actually wanted books. So anyway, but yeah, pretty much I get rid of books with not fiction and left all fiction for myself because these things is at least what I'm liked, and it's well, a lot of books that I'm left, it's some runaway, which I want to have as a collection, even if I don't really read them, since I usually find much more convenient to read on my phone than physical books. Well, I always find it most convenient. After all, phone always with me, and I obviously not gonna taking a book with me all the time. Even if I did it was a child pretty often, but yeah. Nowadays, phone like too convenient for reading, especially since phone also have TTS, which mean I can listen books then even if I'm busy. But anyway, so why I was talking about books? Oh yeah, why I was busy. So besides, well, I actually also get rid of a lot of my old CD discs with games. Now I actually think maybe, I mean, I still didn't need them, since again, digital things that nowadays it things that I much more prefer. Um, well, it wasn't only games; it was also DVD with movies and VHS, um, and it was also so VHS. And mostly I didn't need anything from this. Um, Not cassette, not movies, not something. After all, I didn't have any CD drive or DVD drive or any drive as well. I that for a long time didn't have anything to use with VHS cassettes. I even didn't have TV, since I don't watch it. And why it was memories, and it was a little sad, but whatever. I have them for 20 years, maybe, well, probably a little less. Oh, no, some things I had for pretty much 20 years. After all, it actually also, uh, there is also was a game what to be actually playing right now. I totally seen with CD with Battle Realms. I believe I also seen CD with Oni. And some other old games which I liked. But yeah, as I already said, it's just much easier to download digital copies from Steam or from other sources. Especially since a lot of my old games even didn't work, or they was actually even a lot of discs from old times, and it was pretty much all discs from old times, like uh, from 2000 from 2000 to 2007 or something like this, maybe 2000 and, let's say 2010, but probably even earlier, because I didn't buy stuff for quite some time. Like I believe my oldest game what I had and what I'm throwing away, it was Command and Conquer 4. Actually, I pretty much sure I had StarCraft 2, but I actually didn't remember if I seen it with CDs what I'm throwing away or not. But anyway, so yeah, something like this. Also, from games that we played right now, I totally seen CDs with Supreme Commander. But yeah, it kind of said it was story, and I maybe actually maybe was able to make some content from this, just watching on all games what I had and filming them. But I guess I'm too late to think about it. And at least now I have a lot more space, since it was a lot of stuff. Um, why I was talking about this? Ah, yeah. So yeah, and this is why I was busy yesterday and didn't have time to do actual stuff. but it also why, as you can notice, from tomorrow our stream gonna move uh, a little on 30 minutes. Mostly because even if I didn't get a treadmill right now, but I gonna get it eventually. Like now it's scheduled for January 41, but it is just that I'm gonna get it a little bit sooner. Um, Not sure about it. And I obviously need some time for actually using it. And I think it is for now, well, since I wanted to use it every day, because I think it's gonna be more efficient, especially for losing weight. And yeah, I just think what right now I go from I get to my home after the work in well, let's say roughly uh, 5 p.m. and 50 minutes like what. Sometimes, well, usually a little bit earlier, but something like this. Even if earlier, but then not by a lot, like 10 minutes maximum. Um, and then when we pretty much have stream on 7. And when, well, actually, let's say it like this because I usually start stream a little bit earlier. Um, just for announcement from the bot. For, I mean, specification on Discord. So yeah, and as you can see, it's not a lot of time. Well, usually enough time, but uh, if I want to use treadmill, I want to use it at least for 45 minutes or something like this. So now I think what I'm probably uh, so, and because of that I am moving stream. Also, yeah, I kinda after I get home I need to eat food. Um, so usually I do it right now in something like this. I mean, I also take a bath, just not always every day, but still. Mostly because there is kind of cold right now, and it's actually something they need to do for future. I mean, it's not important anymore, but still, because on summer I usually take bath, or actually let's shower. It's more room. Um, I take shower every day, um, and I do it right away after I get to home. Um, like, and it's usually take me 20-30 minutes. So let's say so yeah, and as you can see, I kind of don't have enough time to, well, with this to actually use treadmill. I mean, I have some time, but it kinda too close, and because of that I decided to actually move stream a little bit. Then I believe I should have enough time. Like I still gonna get home like this. Then I want to um for at least 45 minutes using a treadmill. Um, is it the writing like this? Um, mm, no, write it like this. So yeah, and obviously after that I need to take a shower. Well, I gonna try and do it quickly, since usually I kinda slow in taking a shower. Well, as I said, it sometimes around for 30-40 minutes for me, since I kinda tend to, I don't know, thinking in the shower about nothing. Um, So yeah, and then I mean, as you already see, it should work since it is enough time, even if we do it like this. And then I actually have time. Like yeah, it's maybe could work even without moving stream, but as I said, it's kinda too close. And if we do it like this, then I actually have some time to do everything what I want before the stream. Um, and I actually have time to start the stream. When before I actually also in this time was making thumbnails, but now I am trying to do thumbnails in advance, even if I wasn't able to do it today. Um, Actually, I don't have really good excuses for today. I guess I was kinda just too lazy. But since I still don't have treadmill and I already moved stream, I gonna make all thumbnails tomorrow, so it's not gonna be a problem. And after this, I just gonna try and make thumbnails and schedule streams, so since it always take time on weekends. Um, so yeah, well, obviously there is some streams what I mean, there is some consequences about moving things, mostly because it also move ending, which also is important. I mean, you don't have like a really hardcore ending, like well, I guess I usually had something software for myself, but I don't want stream. We can stream. We can. I mean, weekday streams more than 2 hours. Mostly because on 10 I actually want to go to sleep. Um. Um. um right. Okay. Yeah. Sorry for some reason I was thinking it wasn't right, but it is. Well, and it mostly because for work I need to get up in 6 a.m. So I kinda want to sleep at least 8 hours a day. Yeah, I know it's a lot, but I still trying to do it, even if not always successful, because sometimes I don't know, starting to browsing internet and don't go to sleep in this time. But usually, at least I didn't do it. At least I do it before 11, which is still good enough. Mostly because when in my own experience, when I didn't have enough sleep, I just completely dead on weekends when I didn't work, which obviously I don't want to be the case nowadays. Since I need to, I mean, I hope I just can somehow be productive for making videos and also stream. Like, it's not always working. I can be a little bit not in the mood for streams or lazy and don't do things, but at least I hope I want to, for sleep schedule wasn't the case for this. Um, so yeah, and as you can see, we still have time for streaming 2 hours. Like before, I wanted to have hour for myself. I mean, at least hour, especially since I still have things to do after the stream. Because every time after stream, I actually trying to, well, as you, I don't know, notice or not, after the stream, I am obviously 2 times, mostly because I know I didn't start stream. Well, I didn't start talk on stream exactly after going live, and because of what I need to start point on the stream. Well, this stream actually not really. You can't really see it because I actually cut this stream. But yeah, well, as you probably know, usually the start of the stream only on from 5 to 10 minutes, and because of that I really want to have timestamp for this. And since I already do this timestamp, I also try to do our timestamps. Well, this mostly depends on the game, if I can easily do timestamps or not. If I can, I do it. If I can't, obviously then I don't do it. But for a lot of games I can do it. Well, obviously for chatting stream I usually have only start and sometimes schedule. Well, I guess I didn't do it for latest just chatting streams, and because entire stream with pretty much me talking about Shadow, so there is not a lot of sense in this. Oh, by the way, I believe I completely forget to, I forget to do timestamps yesterday. I need to fix it. Probably gonna fix it tomorrow, or at least on next week's. As I said, I want to record reaction today. Oh yeah. By the way, one thing I realized yesterday, what you actually can redact your streams. For some reason I was, for one reason I was completely sure what you actually can do it. But as we can see, I actually was able to do it kinda easily. I pretty much cut things what I didn't like from here. Still didn't mean what I'm gonna redact a lot of I mean, I probably not gonna react streams in the future. Like, obviously I can cut off start for it wasn't need to wait, but there's just two things. First, I think timestamps still do the work, but the more important one, after you cut the video, you need some time for YouTube to actually process redacted video, which means I can't actually do new timestamps right after I cut the video. It just make things complicated. Since, as I already said, I kinda prefer to timestamps right away after the end of the video. Mostly because it's the point when I'm still remembering what it was on the stream and it's just easy to do. But then again, sometimes I forget to do this. So, something else to talk about? I think no, it was everything. Well, about moving time. Oh yeah, actually, as I was saying, right now it means that I didn't have a lot of time to doing timestamps or do another things, which can be a problem for some things like backpack battles, or as well as van reaction, because for this stuff I am prefer doing thumbnails after the stream, since I don't know what it's gonna be on the stream. Like, I completely don't know what's gonna be on the stream for visual novels, since it's obviously a completely new story for me, and I obviously want thumbnail actually be suited for the video, correspond to the video, and yeah, because of that I am prefer doing it after the video. Well, but at least for visual novels it's not hard thing to do, mostly because I pretty much I usually use pretty like while I wanted to thumbnails do something about the stream, I usually um, choose some CG or something easy to do, and it's, I mean, they easy in general. Like, let's see, visual no, tiny snow actually didn't really work. Mm, well, this one really easy. Well, actually, let's take this one, 18. So it's pretty much just background, which I take from game files, and characters that I also take from game files. So it's something that really easy to do. Oh well, as well as my avatar, but I even not every time do new image. Sometimes I just use old ones. Usually it's from I using ones that I'm used on our channels or what I'm use on Boosty, something like this. At least something that I didn't use for this exact content. And yeah, things for what doing really easy is for at least for visual novels. It's what, well, it's not for only from visual novels, but at least you can get things to use just from the game, even if you need a little tinkering. Especially, it was harder for actually second and third parts of World and Economic because it don't use RenPy anymore, and it's actually was something that I wasn't able to do with Tiny Snow at all. But yeah, still. I still these thumbnails I still consider it easy to do because for thumbnails what I'm doing for on our games, well, there is things. From one thing I can do them in advance. Oh, by the way, I have no idea what to do with Wild World. I guess since it's a random game, gonna just see if it has an hours from game developer. But yeah, for another games, I actually need to take screenshots for games itself, which means it require me a little more time to do. Like for Doom, I constantly using no clip to fly on the map and find something for screenshotting. For Michael, I also do screenshots, and these take more time than just get some images from game files. But as I already say, visual notes not really a problem since it's kinda fast to do. But and what is a problem in backpack battles? Well, kind of. It just for previous stream I actually wanted to do something what have something to do with stream itself. Mostly since I have a little hope that someone gonna watch it as a video and not a stream. Well, it's pretty much about all of my streams. Since right now all of my streams is pretty much let's plays. What I'm just for some reason stream live. Mostly because it's easy to do. But yeah, with backpack battles, since for first 4 streams I actually just used some basic thumbnail that didn't do anything with game. Now I kinda want to do something what actually, well, as I already said, is about the games that we played on stream, which actually require me a little more time to do, and it can be a little problem, but I guess it's also something that I can do later on if I have time for this. I guess I just gonna figure something out. In worst case scenario, I can just for one day go to the beta and on 30 minutes later. It's not gonna be too bad. And yeah, why I got home for in 5:15, only actually from Monday to Tuesday, because on Friday I have shorter days. But since well, obviously I don't work on weekends, but since we already have all our streams in this time, I didn't want to do different times for evening streams, just because I believe it's gonna be easy to people actually understand when the stream should be every day on, well, 7 p.m. 7:30 p.m. in my time and whatever p.m. in your time, but it's still at least at the same time. Well, besides just chatting stream, but as I already said, for just chatting streams, I just want them to be on the end of the day. Since it, I mean, they usually short one. Even if this one actually was kinda surprisingly long, it's still only 1 hour. And usually, after just chatting, after stream, I didn't feel myself really too productive. Well, even if I'm today actually going to try and record at least one reaction for, I guess, Watch the Rock. Or I want, maybe I actually want to record today Husband Hotel, just in case if I cannot upload on next week. By the way, actually, let's talk about it also. So, well, obviously, obviously, firstly I'm gonna upload reaction on Boosty, and if I gonna be able to do it, it gonna be on Tuesday and Tuesday. Yeah, as you probably noticed for a lot of times, I can't really pronounce this 2 months correctly. But I hope you can understand me somehow. So it's gonna be like this. So, and I mean, it's gonna be on the same time as you watch the rock, pretty much exactly after the stream. Well, more or less. So yeah, one here actually. Since I'm not sure if it's gonna be really here or not, let's make it like this. And here. Yeah. So if I gonna actually upload my reaction on Boosty, it's gonna be on this time. But I guess I'm not sure. Well, if I gonna record it, then I gonna upload it. So yeah. But maybe it's gonna be on Friday. You'll see. And for uploading on YouTube, I gonna check if I can just upload it. I gonna upload it. If I need to redact it, then it's probably gonna take some time. Anyway, I guess it was all with scheduling and with stuff what I wanted to talk. So I guess let's finish, because I also need to finish this scheduling. Even if it's not hard, I pretty much just need to change my avatar and time. But it's still something that I need to do. So I guess goodbye. Have a nice day.